Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her About page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsy Fae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, Fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon. Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and
Hi everyone, welcome. How's it going? Happy Witchy Wednesday. I thought it'd be fun to do some Witchy Wednesday readings today. So the spread is about how to reclaim your power and to see who you're becoming. Especially today is when Aries enters Saturn, so there's a boost of spirituality energy in there as well. So but how's everyone? Hi Matthew, hi Tammy, hi Philia. Welcome everyone. Hi Penelope. Hello everyone. Hi Kat. Hi hello. Hi Hudson. Hi Jesse. Welcome. Hello everyone. Hi love. Welcome everyone. Everyone's here. Welcome. Hi Bernard. Hello. There's more people coming. There you go. Hi James. I'm great. How are you? Yeah, so if anyone's new here to join the list, it does explanation mark, join with no spaces in between, followed by your question. It is theme night, so theme readings go above other free questions. If you're here or not, if you're on the free list and you're here or not, I do your reading, and I put the timestamps in the comment section of the live. But if you have to go away and come back, you can write explanation mark timestamps or explanation mark position to see where you are in the live. Yeah. So. Hi, Dwayne. Hi, Kath. Hi, love. I'm doing great. It's Witchy Wednesday, right? How can we not do great? I'll switch the screens so we go start. We can start. Trucking along, that's good, as long as we keep going, right? Let's switch the screens so we get started. I do have a legal disclaimer if you want to check that out. There we go. See what's going on for Witchy Wednesday. Matthew! How can Matthew reclaim his power? Who is he becoming right now? I got some oracle cards too to see what's going on. I pulled out too many. That's supposed to be with that one. There you go. So for Matthew, you have the Three of Cups. So I feel what's your natural gift that's returning towards you is maybe you connecting with a coven, starting your own coven, or being like a spiritual witchy type of mentor, right? I feel that for you. The Three of Cups says that you are also able to summon eternal enchanted beings, right? And that sort of thing. So forming your own coven, that sort of thing, your own thing with that. For the Page of Wands and Allied, this is what has dimmed or blocked your magic. So maybe you don't realize how gifted you are from that. But it does seem like some of these powers are coming back towards you right now. But this is what's blocking. So what's blocking you could Page of Wands, right? So maybe it's a lack of communication or a lack of connecting with your spirit guides kind of thing, right? Um I mean, you're not getting or receiving the messages from the divine like you did before in a past life, or you know, it says that you're still learning. So there's still some things that you're learning about your magic and learning what you can unblock moving forward with that. You have the moon card here, so I definitely feel like you can do some moon magic, moon rituals, that sort of thing. Maybe a dream reader. I don't know. But the moon here is who you're involving. Like, who are you turning into at a soul level, right? At a soul level, you may be illusion weaving, right? Dream navigation, moon magic, dream reader kind of thing. A lunar enchanter of some sorts. Seems to be what's coming through for you, for what your soul is kind of like leaning towards right now. For the Four of Pentacles, this is how your magic is a service to others. So for the Four of Pentacles, I feel like you can store limitless treasure and knowledge in your mind. So I feel like you're very good with connecting and mentoring other people, or you could be Five of Swords too, a warrior, survivalist, right? You could be an energy reader as well, shadow worker, that sort of thing on your path. So what rituals or actions that will anchor this transformation for you? It says bitch fire. So make some bitch fire. I'm not quite sure what bitch fire is, but it says stand up for yourself and start ones. Part one, step one. You know what I mean. And the wolf, right? So I don't know if a wolf is like your spirit animal or something, but you have the wolf card here. And it says, devour the furious calling within the knowledge of your spirit. Run wild into the freedom of your knowing. So, you know, the wolf energy with the moon energy here. Um, you know, hopefully this gives you some sort of direction to go into with your witchy powers, but that's what I got. You're welcome, Matthew. Hello, what are you reading for? Hello? What is this? The cards just wanted to jump right out. There we go. So for hello, how can hello reclaim her power that's returning to her? How can she anchor this transformation? Oh, you got a bitch witch too? Everybody's making bitch fire tonight. And I shuffled those good. Let's see. What else does hello need to know to anchor this transformation? Ooh, the castle of herbs. So it seems like hello's a herbal witch type person, but that makes sense, right? You're the Empress here. So the Empress is your natural gifts that's turning towards you. The Empress is, you know, just like this one, the herbalist, like the crystalist, the herbs. So you can use crystals, you can use herbs, that sort of thing. Green witch magic, you know, kitchen witch, that sort of thing. Manifesting a fairy garden, whatever that is for you, right? And the Empress is being able to cast like fertility and abundance and blessings, doing growth spells, nurturing energy, life giving by a touch. You can touch and make something come back to life. Um, and what is dimmed or blocked your magic seems to be the Page of Pentacles in the dark. So maybe you forgot how to practice your knowledge or how to practice your practice, right? Maybe you got stuck in baby witch mode and now it's time for you to grow, to bloom, to experience things here. Yeah, the Ten of Wands and the Light. So this is who your soul is evolving to be at a soul level. So you may be carrying the weight of some past curses that you may have to break before you carry forward. You know, there's a lot of curse breaking, hex breaking spells out there. I feel like it's more about you not believing it to restore that power, right? If you don't believe it, it won't happen. Or it breaks the spell. So crown wisdom is coming through here. Being able to talk to animals. I feel like that is right up your alley too with the Empress energy, being able to talk to animals. Master light, banishing spells kind of thing coming through as well. So that is where your soul level wants to be. For the Ten of Swords in the dark, how is your magic to a service to others? So maybe you're able to, like this one said, right, healing people with your touch. So being able to heal people who have gone through a lot of pain, a lot of sorrow, a lot of grief in their life. And how to transform this or how to anchor this transformation. Bitch fire seems to be a thing tonight. So stand up for yourself. Crystals and herbs. This one says, "Oh, what medicine! The sacredness to behold. A dash of healing straight from mother's home." So whatever you cook up, you can heal anybody. That's what I got. According to the cards, not me. So I'm not telling you this. This is just the cards, right? If something goes wrong in your soup, that's not my fault. You're welcome, hello. For love. Let's see. For love. General, please. For love. What does love need to know right now? What does love need to know right now? Is there any spirit, good guys, messages, angels, or fae? What does love need to know right now? Is there any spirit, guides, messages, angels, or fae that want to come and give love a message? There we go. We have the King of Cups in the dark. So I don't know if you've been having a conflict with somebody, because I feel like someone's being a butt cheek here, right? The King of Cups. I don't know if they have mommy issues or what's going on with that. The Emperor's in the dark too, so I feel like they're kind of like the same person. So I feel like someone's being very secretive or private or easily triggered or maybe a mixture of both. The Emperor too is like they lost that self-control kind of energy of whatever's happening there. He had the Seven of Wands. So I feel like that's your energy, like standing guard, like not allowing this person to, mess with your energy or mess whatever you have going on. I don't know if this is someone you're seeing or what, because the Two of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel like there's an imbalance between the two of you. Things may not be working out. The suggestion is to end things, the Death card. Let's see, what is going on with this energy? What is going on with this energy between love and this person? The Magician, you got the magic. The magic is in your hands, right? I feel like you're confident, you know what you gotta do. Trust your instincts on this one. Be resourceful. Yeah, the world here. The cycle between the two of you is not done. What lesson is love gonna learn with this? The Knight of Swords. Whatever it is, you take action, make sure you have the upper hand. Yeah, I don't know if it's him or just someone that's just gonna like be in a bad mood and influence you one way or another. But I feel like it's gonna be short lived because it seems like something that's gonna die off quickly. As long as you stand your guard and take action if needed. Let's take a look. If it's the paperwork guy, maybe, eh? Maybe they're being a bunch. Vilia, you please tell me what are Eric's feelings for Philia? Not necessarily our situation, just his feelings. Okay. So what is what is Eric's feeling towards Philia right now? Brain spirits, spirit guides, influence, angels, or fae. What are Eric's feelings towards Philia in general? What are Eric's feelings for Philia in general? I feel like in general, he does have a lot of good feelings towards you, right? Romantic feelings. The Page of Cups here. I feel like when it comes to you, he does follow his heart or tends to follow his heart. Does feel passionate or romantic towards you. The Queen of Wands is in the dark, so I don't know if they feel like there's a little bit of, I don't know. Like I feel like impatient is not really the right word, but I don't know. The Page of Pentacles is in the dark too. So I feel like there's some things that he may want to say to you, but feels like it's not appropriate or not timing or what's going on with that. The Empress is in the dark too. So I feel like he's a little bit hesitant or even though he does have feelings towards you, I feel like he's more focused on domestic type of issues between the two of you. I don't know. The Eight of Wands is in the dark too, so I feel like they're being cautious and moving slow, not wanting to rush into anything. I feel like those are things that are heavy on his mind. What else can we get for Philia about Eric's feelings? What are his feelings? I feel like he wishes that things were better between the two of you. The Five of Wands is in the dark. So I feel like, they wish that the issues were resolved, because I feel like he has passion, but, yeah. Ten of Swords is in the dark, so I feel like he's trying to feel better about the situation. Like he's trying to rise above, he's trying to be the bigger person, but he's challenging himself with that. That's what I got. That's what just wanted to come through when it comes to that. May! Theme reading for May, yes. For May, what is May's natural gifts that is returning? How can May reclaim her power? And who is she becoming? Ooh, there's a fire energy there. Who is she becoming? That. What does May need to know about anchoring this transformation? Ooh, you don't get the bitch fire. What does May need to know about this transformation? Potions and spells. Fancy. So for the Three of Cups, this is the natural gift that's returning towards you, right? I feel like it's a matter of you being able to connect with other people, join a coven, lead a coven, whatever that is for you. Just being out and feeling comfortable with like your sisters, like people who are witches or spiritual in that kind of sense. This one says you can summon on internal enchanted beings wherever you can fit in any kind of enchanted festival and that sort of things as well. And then for the King of Wands here, um this is what has dimmed or blocked your magic. So I don't know if it's a matter of someone telling you their visions or something that were not true, that you didn't have these powers, or try to persuade you away from your magic kind of thing. um, you know, yeah, I feel like they try to throw you off your vision, how to master your abilities more. For the Temperance in the dark here, I feel like this one is like who you are evolving into like a soul level. So I feel like you're evolving into someone who is deeply spiritual, right? Maybe an aura reader who is highly spiritual, working with earth and water magic type of thing, finding that balance between calm and extremes kind of thing as well. Connecting with angels and spirit guides. I feel like connecting with like the spirits is a strong one for you because you have the death card as well, right? Being able to talk to beyond the veils and that sort of thing. And how to anchor that transformation, you have potions and spells. So a pinch of this and a dash of that, and be sure you're you're sure before you call. So remember, words are spells, but just dash of this and some of that and some of the other thing could be very powerful for you as well. Then it says expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval, right? That's exactly what came out. Don't let don't have to wait for anyone to tell you that you're allowed to do what you want to do. You just do it, right? You got that. Calf. Let's see for calf. What is coming towards calf? within the next 5 days. Let's see for Cap. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What's coming towards Cap in the next 5 days? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What's coming towards Cap in the next 5 days? The world. I feel like you're going to be accomplishing a lot in the next 5 days. I just feel the sense of completion, the sense of achievement coming through. The Three of Wands. I feel like you're going to be connecting with someone or some other people. Not quite sure what their deal is, but I feel like there's going to be a good collaboration, good work going on, good teamwork, or whatever that is. I don't know if you're signing contracts or what this work is, but I feel like you're going to be making some meaningful progress moving forward. Yeah, the Nine of Swords in the dark, so I think you're going to be overcoming any stresses or worries or anxieties or whatever that is. I feel like you're going to be being able to sleep better, kind of thing. Maybe the answers you've been waiting for may come through, I don't know. Yeah, the Page of Cups, though, in the dark, so maybe some communication may be delayed. What does Kath need to know about the Page of Cups in the dark? Going through the Page of Cups in the dark. I feel like someone may be trying to fish for attention or fish for some information from you. Knight of Swords. Yeah, someone's fishing for information from you, it seems. Or they may be trying to. What is going on with the Queen of Wands? Queen of Wands, I feel like it's somebody who's like jealous of you or jealous of your situation. May try to charm you with, or like try to manipulate you with charm. Yeah, whatever it is, stand your ground, you know? They may try to get into an argument or something with you. I feel like it's just a matter of you knowing what's what. Is there a job offer? Probably, right? Is there a job offer coming towards Kath in the next 5 days? Is there a job offer coming towards Kath in the next 5 days? The Five of Wands is in the dark, so it's not really a strong. I mean, it's no, it's not strong no, but I feel like you may get something, right? Because I feel like there's a sense of completion, like being able to sleep better, stresses and worries are going away, moving forward. You may not get a job offer, but I feel like you're going to have some clarity about what your next steps are. So maybe it's going to take a little bit longer than the 5 days. But you are moving towards a better light. You're going to get something that's going to make you feel, less stressed, less anxious about something. Someone's going to try to be a butt cheek, but I don't know. Don't listen to them. They're just trying to get you going, I think. Maybe there's someone fishing for information, maybe trying to decide if they want to get you into a job offer, though. So it could be that. Voila! How Mustafa the Cancer feel and intentions after we blocked each other? You blocked each other yesterday? Okay, let's see for Koala. Learning to spirit guides next to the user Fae, they want to come and get Koala a message. How does Mustafa feel, and what are their intentions after they blocked each other yesterday? Ooh. I feel like he's being very judgy right now. Like he's judging, maybe trying to make it look like it's your fault this happened in his mind, Because I feel like with the judgment card here, even though it's in the light, I feel like they're kind of like, oh, Koala's gonna get over it. She's gonna come back. She's going to, like wishful thinking, but also being judgy about it. There's a moon in the dark too, so I feel like he's not really believing that the two of you are going to stay blocked, because I feel like he's kind of like boosting his own ego right now, feeling like you're going to come back and that, be emotionally supportive and all that sort of things, even though they know clearly that there's an imbalance and they know that this isn't the right thing to do. I feel like they're trying to make themselves feel better about it. What is Mustafa's intentions? What are their intentions? An imbalance. Yeah, I feel like they're very confident in themselves that you're going to come back or unblock them and communicate with them and fix the balance. So I feel like they're relying on you to fix this because they're being headstrong with King of Swords there, you know, I think that they're have some sort of sense of control. That is what I want. You're welcome. Alice! Theme reading, yes, for Alice. Let's see. For Alice, how can Alice reclaim her power? And who is she becoming? This one come out. How can Alice embrace this transformation? Ooh, mirror. How can Alice anchor this transformation? The mirror is making me think of my great aunt. She used to have a mirror in her hallway, and every time she walked by it when I was a kid, I don't know if she just did it because I was a kid or if she did it all the time, but she would do the Snow White thing, mirror, mirror on the wall kind of thing. Yeah. That card reminded me of that just now. Maybe try it to see if it works. I don't know. For the Knight of Wands in the Dark, I feel like what power is trying to come back towards you is you having visions, right? Being able to master the wand. Right, the King of Wands is the master of the wand itself, like being able to use wands for your magic, your spells, whatever. Because I just feel like you are able to master any desires of momentum and passion and that sort of thing. Being able to flicker between the dimensions or the veils or whatever that is. Being able to seduce people with your sexuality, it seems. It seems to be a strong one coming through that you can call back for your power. For the Judgment in the Dark, this is like what's dimming or blocking your magic for you being able to use it. So maybe you feel like you've lost direction of your true calling or lost your path of figuring out what your true calling is. But I feel like you have been having some spiritual awakenings, or you will be having some soon, to recall back your powers. For the Page of Swords in the Dark, I feel like there's this energy, like this is supposed to be like what your soul is evolving into, is more of like what's on your mind. So being more clairvoyant or psychic, that sort of thing. Because I feel like, you know, maybe at a learning level right now, but I feel like you're embracing and how to get that stronger. Like just being able to do mind reading stuff, like instantly knowing what someone else's secrets are, kind of thing. Then for the Ace of Pentacles here, this is how is your magic a service to others? I feel like you're just able to, you know, help people grow, help people manifest their gifts, right? It says that earthbound and seed of creation. You can shift between the veils, right? This is saying the same thing. Master of manifesting, so being able to help other people manifest their dreams and desires. And then for the transformation, you have the transformation card. So this is what's supposed to help you transform. So it's like 1,000 storms held in hands soft against the winds. There is a change arising from deep within. So there's a change deep within yourself that is changing, that is transforming already. And you have mirrors. So treat your body like the palace that it is. So be kind to yourself. That's what I got. Butterfly! Witchy reading for Butterfly. What does Butterfly need to know right now about her witchy powers? How can Butterfly reclaim her power? Who is she becoming? Who is Butterfly becoming? Ooh, the Page of Cups. We have two there for some reason. We're going to take it. How can Butterfly transform? Butterfly, anchor her transformation. Healer, that's a good one. Thorn and healer. So, what powers that are returning towards you, like what you've had before, is being a messenger of dreams. So maybe a dream reader, a dream weaver of some sorts. Probably being able to do wanderings and that sort of thing as well. It says channeling in messages from deep within the veils, psychic gifts, spiritual, empathic energy, love spells, fairy magic as well. So being able to do all that sort of thing with creativity and imagination and that sort of fun energy. What's blocking you or dimming your magic seems to be a lack of faith, lack of believing in the universe, or a lack of believing in your own spells. Maybe feeling a little bit lost on your path here, not believing that you have the inner wisdom that you carry. So I feel like it's a matter of believing it again, trusting the universe that you are able to use your powers now. The Nine of Pentacles is in the dark. So I feel like there's this, like, this is um what you're involving to be in a soul level, right? So the Nine of Pentacles is you working on building your independence, working, because like this one says, you're a self-made witch, right? You can make self-made spells, like making up your own spells, doing your own craft kind of thing, being able to talk to souls or spirits and that sort of thing. So that is a good one. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune, right? So how your magic is surfaced to others. So maybe you're able to help people, grant people's wishes of some sorts. It says faith weaving and timeline shifting. So being able to change people's timelines or your own timeline to help others, right? The karmic rewrites. You can rewrite karmic destinies. So that's a good one. And you're also a healer, right? So healer. So this is how you're going to transform. This is what action to take to transform. So listen to the medicine bleeds through her teeth, a river of mercy, blessed by mothers, seen only by those who hold her mirror. So this is like the mirror too. So be kind to yourself. You know, remember whatever you put out into the universe comes back towards you. So throne. I thought it was thorn, but it's throne. Your potential is endless. So own your throne of magic, right? What I got? You're welcome, butterfly. Goddess. Being reading for Cat Goddess. How can Cat Goddess reclaim her power? And who is she becoming? There we go. What action will anchor this transformation for Cat Goddess? The throne. You have the throne as well. How will Cat Goddess take action to this transformation? The owl. Maybe the owl is a spirit animal of yours of some sorts as well that could be guiding you through this. You have the chariot, so I feel like it's all a matter of listening to that inner wisdom, right? Listen to your own willpower, and that is a strong energy that's returning back towards you right now. You know that all the planets are situated to bring in spirituality right now too, like really strongly. So being able to time travel, move between the veils, being able to travel where you want to with victory, being able to take chances and open portals and do some astral projections as well seems to be what's returning towards you. So these are all things that you've done in your past, maybe a past life, or the Nine of Pentacles is in the dark. So this is what's dimmed or blocked your magic from happening if you haven't used it in a while. Is like you being held back by maybe feeling like you can't use your spells or maybe you've forgotten your spells, but it's a matter of you creating your own and using the natural world, you know, using the earthy things to do that. I feel like that says exist in a personal paradise where nature blends with their will. So being able to summon um, fairies and any other enchanted beings. You can be blocked from that, but you can reawaken them. For the Page of Cups and a Light, you have the Page of Cups. So it's kind of like the messenger of dreams. So who your soul is evolving to be. So you're working towards evolving and being the master of dreams, like being able to read people's dreams, maybe dream walking, a dream wandering, that sort of thing. Being able to channel messages from deep within the veil, psychic gifts, spiritual empathy, focusing on love spells, fairy magic is a strong energy coming through as well. The High Priestess. So this is how to be a service to others. So me being able to share some of your spiritual knowledge with others, maybe being able to teach others your craft. Working with the moon cycles as well seems to be what you can help other people do is psychic moon energy, clairvoyance, dream walking. Then how to transform into this is the owl. So maybe talking to your spirit animal. I feel like it is the owl here that wants to come through. It says, "Behold, sight and ancient ones, for there is magic in the darkness of places if one dares to open their eyes." So I feel like they're trying to tell you to open your third eye. And the throne, the potential is endless, right? You gotta own that throne. What a fly. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate you. Nella, thank you so much for your donation. Your Thales thinking on my ex. That's okay. Welcome, Nella. Um, okay, trying to figure out what exactly the question is. So, why am I still thinking on my ex? Out of synchronicity? I don't say that wrong these days. Let's see. Why is Nella still thinking about her ex? Let's see. Why is Nella still thinking about her ex? You can get spirit guides, answers, names, or Fae. Why is Nella? A lot of signs these days. Okay, a lot of signs these days. Okay. Yeah, synchronicities. Yes. I did say that word wrong. I know what you mean, though. Let's see, is there any spirit guides, answers, names, or Fae that want to come and give Nella a message? Is there any spirit guides, answers, want to give Nella a message? Why is she thinking of her ex? Why is Nella thinking about her ex so much? And why are they all these signs with synchronicities coming through? They're all in the dark. Except for the King of Swords. I feel like you're thinking about your ex because your ex is really truly thinking about you. Now, if you think about someone and they're thinking about you, you can really feel that energy, right? Just like when you have a ringing in your ear, it's generally somebody's talking about you. Um, yeah, you have the Knight of Swords too. So I feel like they are really thinking about you. They're thinking about you and they're feeling you. With the Knight of Swords, and you're feeling them. Yeah, the King of Swords, I feel like you're both emotionally balanced or in tune with each other at the same time right now. The Knight of Swords, yeah, I just feel that. I just feel like there's this energy of them having like romantic fantasies about you or romantic dreams about you. There is a Seven of Pentacles here. So I feel like they're hesitant about how to reach out towards you, or they're hesitant about what this all means or why it's happening now. I feel like they know that it's ended, but they're trying to figure out like should they have a rebirth? Like should they try again? Um, like they're thinking about communicating with you. So that is why you're having all these signs. So I feel like they're unsure. And I feel like they're also looking for signs to see if they should have that rebirth with you. And I feel like the universe is kind of like warning you what their intentions are right now. So I feel like this has changed from yesterday. So I don't know what happened between yesterday and now. Yeah. What does this mean for Nella? What does this mean for Nella? Yeah. What does this mean for Nella? The Queen of Swords. I feel like it's a matter of like owning your truth, right? Like being honest with yourself. Do you want this person back? Like, do you want to have a rebirth energy? Like, would you two be aligned a second time around? I don't think it's bad. I just think it's an energy that's coming through. And I feel like it's kind of like up to you if you want to decide. Like, the Queen of Swords is all about you owning your truth. Like, do you want to try this again? Like, do you want to have this rebirth? Because if not, I feel like you're going to have to be the one to block it by shifting your energy into not thinking about him and letting him go. Letting you turning the death card back into the light so that it's a more of a permanent thing between the two of you instead of it not completely ended. The door's kind of open still. So, our minds are a powerful thing. We can do a lot of things with our minds more than we realize, right? If we feel like something's not going to happen, then sometimes it doesn't happen even though we are hoping that it did. It just, our belief for it not to happen was stronger. Um, yeah, so you kind of have to be on the same page because right now it looks like your temperance is off. So your mind, heart, and soul is not quite aligned of what's going on. Your mind is thinking and looking for signs and seeing the doors cracked open, but is your heart also wanting it to be open? Seems to be the thing that's coming through. But that's what I got. Tammy, I am expecting V and H to help me with issues of condo council refusing to include me. Will I get good advice from that? Let's see. Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? Will Tammy get good advice from D? Will Tammy get good advice from D? Rain Spirit, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Angels, and Fae. Will Tammy get good advice from D? About the condo council, will Tammy get good advice from D? From D, you have the Eight of Swords. So I feel like there may be some things that D is a little restricted to do or has limited knowledge on what to do about it. The Nine of Cups is in the dark, so there's not a lot of luck. I mean, it may look better than what the outcome would be, maybe. There is a Two of Pentacles, though, so I feel like they do have options of how to help you or how to give you advice on what to do next. So that is D. Right, Spirit Guides, Masters, Juniors, or Fae. Will H give Tammy good advice? Will H give Tammy good advice? I mean, they're all good cards, right? Maybe it's a matter of them making the condo council refusing you, or refusing to include you, and so that would be good. It's in the dark though, so there's a little bit of resistance or hesitation. The Page of Cups too. I feel like whatever's going on, H will probably be straight up honest and not kind of sugarcoat things, maybe, and how to get you and the condo council on the same page. Will the two of them work together to help Tammy? Will the two of them work together to help Tammy? I feel like they will try their best. Like, I feel like they really will. I don't feel like there's a lot of negativity. There's just some doubt coming through. Or some delays. It may take a little longer to accomplish than what you're hoping for. But that's what I got. HGGHH, hello! General about my life. And what do you see about Jonathan's intentions and feelings towards HGGHH? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does HGGHH need to know about her life right now? What are Jonathan's intentions and feelings? Oh man, do you have the Nine of Wands in the dark? I feel like there's this energy of a little bit of rigid thinking or rigid actions or something going on there. You have the Eight of Pentacles and the Light too. So I feel like whatever it is, I feel like there's going to be some potential in your life or some growth. Because with the Eight of Pentacles, I just feel this sense of you being consistent in your energy, you putting in the time, showing up, doing what you got to do, taking care of your responsibilities. Yeah, this Seven of Pentacles too. So I feel like there's some growth, some potential of how you're going to move forward in your life with, just nurturing long term goals and making progress, and being persistent seems to be a strong one with your patience paying off. There's a little bit of impatience or a little bit of an imbalance coming through with the Nine of Wands. I'm not sure if some of this has to do with Jonathan, because I feel like there's a little bit of impatience with that too. There's a Five of Cups, so I feel like that's acknowledging a conflict or something that you and Jonathan have had before. Because I just feel like it's kind of focusing on past regrets or past things, that something that was that isn't anymore. And do you feel like Jonathan may be up to a conversation with you with the Knight of Swords and a Light? I feel like they're up to a conversation or communication of some sorts. Maybe even taking action. What does HGGH need to know about Jonathan's intentions? What's going on with Jonathan's intentions towards HGG? Moon is still a mystery to be unraveled. But I feel like Jonathan would want to set intentions towards you. Take action. I want to say take action and set intentions at the same time. But there does seem to be like you're on their mind. They're thinking about you. There's not a lot of emotional feelings, but they're thinking about you, thinking about communicating with you, how to connect with you, and kind of remembering like the good old days kind of thing, or what the two of you normally traditionally do. Yeah, there's a lot of strength and a lot of passion there too. And that's what I got. Yeah, I feel like he does have feelings towards you. Not quite sure if they're romantic feelings or if they're just like thinking about you or just remembering the good old times together kind of thing. That's what I thought. Pure Heart. What's coming next for Pure Heart for the next 5 weeks at work? Does any spirit guides, institutions, or Fae? What's coming towards Pure Heart in the next 5 weeks at work? What's coming towards Pure Heart and work in the next 5 weeks? You have this one that want to come through, and this one. I feel like there's going to be some changes and challenges coming your way. I feel like they're more positive than negative challenges, because I just feel this sense of you processing your situation, moving forward, letting go of any past things or past regrets or that sort of thing. What else does your heart need to know for work for the next 5 weeks? Yeah, I feel like you're going to be overcoming some changes and challenges. I feel like you're going to be letting go of any past things that have happened in the past. There is a Three of Pentacles, so I feel like you're networking, you're going to be getting along. I feel like you will be cooperating or working things out with someone else for work. You have the King of Pentacles in the dark too. So I don't know if this is someone who's going to be coming into your energy, maybe closer to the end of the 5 weeks. I don't know. Because I just feel like their energy's a little delayed. I feel like they may make some poor decisions or something but I feel like they will turn around and step up whatever is going on here. You have the justice, so I feel like things are gonna play out fairly for you. I feel like it's a matter of embracing the changes that are coming. Maybe some things need to end for new things to begin. So I feel like, yeah, continuing letting go of any negativity from the past and embrace this transformation of change that is coming. Let's see, what exactly are the changes that are coming towards pure heart? What exactly are the changes that are coming towards pure heart? Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, money may be tight for a little bit, but I feel like things are going to get better. The Death card, I'm really feeling a strong rebirth, transformation type of energy. Big, profound changes coming your way. Something that is traditional, something that you can stick with. I feel like someone is going to help you or mentor you or train you into something that's going to be positive. Five of Cups in the dark too, yeah. That's what I go on. There's going to be some changes. Some big changes, I think, are coming. Hi, join. Oh, Kisha, sorry, Quisha, not join. Join. I was reading your comment instead of your name. Hi, Kisha. Right, what you did? Just join with Witchy, but put a space in between, I think. But thank you so much for your donation again, Nella. I have worked on Island. I got negative mark because of broken leg. I called my ex-boss and want to check that she thinks about me. Energy. Her initials is Z. Okay, let's see for Nella. Is there any spirit guide messages or Fae that want to come and give Nella a message? What does Nella's boss K think about Nella? What does Nella's boss, not K, sorry, Zed. What does Nella's boss Zed think about Nella? What do they think about Nella? Running spirit guides, messages, angels, or Fae that want to come and give Nella a message. What does her boss Zed think about Nella? Ex-boss, okay. I thought their initial was Zed. Yeah, ex-boss. So spirit guides, messages, angels, or Fae. What does their ex-boss Zed think about Nella? What does the ex-boss Zed think about Nella? I feel like they thought that you have a good fire to you, like a good energy to you, right? The Ace of Wands came out first. I feel like there's no hard feelings between the two of you. I feel like she knows, or your boss knows that, or your ex-boss, sorry, your ex-boss knows that you did well. You followed your heart. You followed your passion as much as you could. So I feel like there's no hard feelings. The Wheel of Fortune, I just feel like maybe the time that you worked for them, it was just bad timing, bad vibes, bad karma. So I feel like they don't really hold you, they don't hold a grudge on you or anything. For the Four of Wands in the dark, I feel like um they may feel like they should have gave you some more support, or I also feel like they feel like empty house. I feel like they feel like work is not the same without you there, because I feel like they really liked your spirit. The Moon card is out too, so I feel like things weren't exactly clear of the energy between the two of you. Maybe they're having a realization about the energy of yourself. So I don't feel like they feel anything negative. I feel like they feel the opposite. I feel like there may be some regrets of what happened there. Yeah, the King of Pentacles. I feel like they should have taken more accountability than they did. But there's a little bit of regret. That's what I got, though. Not sure what else to ask the cards about this or what to clarify on, but yeah. That's what I got. Do you want me to clarify on something, though, Nella? What else does Nella need to know from the ex-boss? Wheel of Fortune's in the dark. Yeah, I feel like they feel bad about the timing, the energy, the camera there. The King of Cups, I feel like they wish they gave you more support. I don't feel like they're over you or anything. I feel like if you want to try again, to work for them, then they would let you. Like I feel like if you want to reconnect with them, I feel like they would be happy to hear from you. Yeah. That's what I got. Sun. What are D's feelings and intentions, next actions towards Hot Sun right now? Is there any spirit guides, angels, James, or Fae? What are D's feelings and intentions and next actions towards Hot Sun? Is there any spirit guides, angels, James, or Fae? What are D's intentions and next actions towards Hot Sun? I feel like there's a positive energy, right? Some romance with the Knight of Swords. I feel like their next actions and intentions is to take action towards you, right? I feel like they're ambitious, they're motivated. There's a lot of energy going there. Oh yeah, sorry, the mic was facing the opposite direction. Sorry about that. If you guys couldn't hear me, there's a noisy car outside. Um, yeah. There's a death card in the dark, so I feel like things have changed. I don't know what the change is between the two of you, but I do feel like there was change. I feel like um I feel like they still have strong feelings towards you, whatever that change was. I feel like they want to talk to you about their feelings and how they feel, because I feel love and romance and passion. The Four of Swords. So I don't know if the two of you taking a rest from each other or if they're just taking their time to think things through, because I feel like there's a lot of good energy. They want to take action towards you. They want to communicate with you, it seems, feeling very happy, very content with their energy with you. That's what I got. They're just a bit off. Okay, is it better now? Jesse, hello. How will Biggie from Body Zeus Network be on Bodies USA Chapter 2? Let's see for Jesse. Is there any spirit guys, anything changed or faith that want to come and give Jesse a message? How will Biggie from Body Zeus Network be on Bodies USA Chapter 2? I feel like she will be a little bit restricted or a little bit held back by her true personality for whatever reason. Um, yeah, because this with the Ace of Swords in the dark, I feel like she may be stuck in her head a little bit more. Maybe that's just a part she's playing on the show that's coming through, because I feel her energy kind of like being anxious and feeling powerless and fears and that sort of thing coming through. And there's the Three of Wands in the dark, so I feel like she may be struggling with working or cooperating with other people. So I don't know if that's gonna affect the network show or whatever. But there's the Eight of Cups too, so feeling stuck. I feel like there may be some like unresolved issues lingering around. Um, I feel like she may be trying to find a different position in her career as well that's coming through with the Eight of Cups, like just wanting to distance herself from something, right? I just feel that pushing away energy, like the card here. The Four of Cups is in the light. So I feel like during that period of time with chapter 2, she may take a leave, like just take a break or a rest of some sorts. There is romantic energy coming through as well with the Ten of Cups. I feel like whatever her work is, she is committed. You know, I feel like when she does something, she does commit, she does follow through, even though there may seem to be a lot of challenges that may come along with it. What else does Jesse need to know about this energy? Right, the Nine of Swords. I feel that she may be struggling with some internal things that may be obvious. I don't know. Seven of Cups, having options, having choices of what our next moves are going to be. But that's what I got. Maybe too many options, too many choices to decide on. Maybe stressy. Hi, Queen Libra. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Danny. Let's see for Danny. Does the Aries man named Tommy and Dubai possibly want me to move there? Does this connection have a long-term potential? Let's see for Danny. Is there any spirit guides and things or Fae that one can give Danny a message? Does this Aries man Tommy from Dubai, I feel like I'm saying that so wrong, possibly want Danny to move there? Should Danny move to Dubai for Tommy? The Page of Swords, all the swords are no. But there is love and romance. So, you know, it's not a strong no because it is in the dark. So I don't know if it's a matter of letting your love for each other get a little stronger, you know, get that flame growing a little bigger between the two of you before you make any just drastic moves about moving. You know, does this connection have a long-term potential? For Danny, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Does this connection have a long-term potential? I feel like that's still up in the air. But I feel like the sex part will be really good. I don't know. You know, the devil energy here. The Nine of Wands too. I just feel like this hot, fiery energy coming through with a bunch of courage, a lot of strength, a lot of passion. I feel like it will take a lot of resilience to make this relationship work. I'm not sure if it's a long distance or what. The Four of Wands is in the dark as well. So I feel like with the Four of Wands, you know, there may be a lack of support with the move, or, you know, may be hard to connect. I don't know. Let's see. What is the love energy between Danny and Tommy? What is the love energy between Danny and Tommy? Relax. Everything's gonna be fine, right? Just relax. Don't worry. Don't sweat it. I feel like when someone tells you to relax, I want to not relax even more. It says, find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. That's what I was feeling here too with like the Page of Swords. Like, have, you know, like don't rush into the move, but can make that flame a little stronger with the Two of Cups there. And kind of like relax and just enjoy each other right now. However, you're communicating. It says romantic surprises are on the horizon, so be open to them. So I don't know if Tommy's planning on surprising you. Hopefully, I didn't ruin anything. But that is what I got. You're welcome. Queen Libra, hello. Does Savior have good intentions towards Queen Libra? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? They want to come and give Queen Libra a message. Does Savior have any intentions, or good intentions? Good intentions. Does Savior have any good intentions towards Queen Libra? Towards dating Queen Libra? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Queen Libra a message about Savior's intentions with dating her? I would say yes. Like, I feel like there's a lot of hot, fiery energy coming through here, right? You have this Seven of Wands. So I feel like even though you may be standing your ground, or maybe Savior's, maybe you're both standing your ground, you're both being a little bit guarded about how the connection is going, how the two of you are connecting and moving forward. But overall, I feel like there's a good connection, right? The Ten of Pentacles. So this is kind of like laying down the foundation to growing a sense of stability and growth between the two of you in a relationship. You have the Two of Pentacles as well. So I feel like there's a good balance between the two of you. I feel like you're both resourceful and, you know, both have your priorities in the same direction. You have the Three of Swords in the dark. So I don't know if you or them or one of you are still healing from like a past relationship or whatever that is. Because I feel like there may be a little bit of a lack of progress or a lack of progress moving forward of some sorts. Because I feel like there may be something that's hard to get over from the past. I don't know what that is. But there's a Queen of Cups too. So I feel like one of you, I don't know, is holding back on your emotions, like your true emotions. But the Knight of Cups is in the light. So, you know, the Knight of Cups, that love, romance, passion is coming through. I feel like Savior does tend to follow his heart and lets his heart lead where he's going. May not always be the most logical move, but you know, I feel like they are seeking romance and passion towards you with their intentions. I feel like they are being idealistic right now, like having good thoughts, good intentions. What else does Queen Libra need to know about this energy? Yeah, I feel like it's a matter of you owning your truth, like being honest with yourself. If this is a connection that you truly want, do you feel like it's going to be too much work, too much weight, too much pressure, too much, I don't know, what's going on between the two of you? Or if you feel like you can handle it, but it does seem to be you being honest with yourself with that. Because you feel like there's things to work out between the two of you. Let's see, what is the love energy between Savior and Queen Libra? What is the energy between the two of them? Rain spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. What's the love energy between them? Toxicity. I have no idea what that is. I was not expecting that to come through with everything else coming out. There's attraction though. You're attracting the right person to you or at the right time of your life. So I don't know if this is past things, right? The Three of Swords is in the dark, so I feel like this is like past things, not current, but that's what's coming through. You know, this one says toxic relationships can drain your energy and be your self-worth, so be aware of that. That's what I go with though. Hi Lisa. Theme reading for M. Lewis. Hello. Let's see for M. Lewis. Is there, let's see. For Witchy Wednesday. How can M. Lewis reclaim their powers? Who are they becoming? How can they reclaim their powers and who are they becoming? Let's see. Is there any spirits or fae? How can M. Lewis reclaim their powers and who are they becoming? You have two cards there, but that's okay. What action will anchor this transformation? What action will anchor this transformation? Mirroring. What do they need to know about the transformation? Passing crystals and herbs. So, for the Ten of Wands, this is your natural gifts that are returning towards you right now as a Ten of Wands. So I feel like you're able to break curses or being able to utilize or suck energy out of other people when you need to recharge yourself, right? It's kind of like focusing on that crown wisdom, like being clairvoyant and that sort of thing. Because the Ten of Wands, I feel like you're really good at using fire spells, fire magic, and that sort of thing. Bernard says Taco Tuesday next week, right? I should do that, Bernard. I will. I'll do Taco Tuesday next week. For the tower energy here, this is what may be dimming or blocking you from using your magic to your full potential, right? So I don't know if there's been some chaos in your life where you may have just forgotten your magic, forgotten your craft. Maybe there's been destruction in your past life that made you fear using your craft as well. But whatever's going on, your soul is evolving to the Wheel of Fortune energy. So luck, timing, destiny, good karma, divine timing is on your side right now with having faith in the weaving and that sort of thing of life right now, right? Good karma, good energy is on your side here. I feel like there's also this energy of you using the element of change, the element of the season. I feel like the witch calendar is also important for you right now. You have the Seven of Wands in the dark. So this one is, how is your magic a service to others? Like, how can you help other people? I think it's a matter of sharing your wisdom, being able to protect other people, or showing or teaching people how to protect themselves. I feel like you're really good at spell resistance, of not allowing anyone to cast any spells or anything towards you. But I feel like you're going through a new spiritual awakening, or you will soon, with the Fool card here, right? Being able to use astrology to your advantage. I feel that being more adventurous with taking a risk, taking a leap of faith, being more of a free spirited type of mystic. And then how to transform into that, you have the morning. I want to say, I thought it was a mirror, but this is the morning. So the world awaits for you. And crystals and herbs. So, oh, what medicine, what sacreds behold, a dash of healing straight from mother's home. So, look at your mom to see what kind of things she did in her life. It may help you awaken your gifts as well. But that is what I got. Hi, Tamara. Welcome. Dwayne. Does Lisa truly love Dwayne? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Does Lisa truly love Dwayne? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Does Lisa truly love Dwayne? I would say yes. I feel like she thinks, I don't know if Lisa spends a lot of time in her heart, but I feel like in her mind, she thinks very highly of you, right? I feel like she does see you as the King of Swords, someone who's very logical, very trustworthy, very kind, always ready to take action. I feel like she's been doing a lot of healing of whatever happened between the two of you. You have the Queen of Cups in the dark. So I feel like that's just also confirming that she holds back on her emotions. She doesn't really like to spend a lot of time in her heart, more so in her mind. I feel like she knows that you are a strong anchor in the family the two of you have created. And there is the King of Cups here. So I feel like she does love your romantic side as well, not just your mind. She does love your fiery spirit as well with the Seven of Wands. I feel like she knows that you're guarded. She knows that you're cautious. Yeah, she knows that. And I feel like she respects that a lot because I feel like she's cautious about herself as well. So she knows where you're coming from. Her mind is in the right place for love. She just has a hard time cracking open her heart, you know? Her heart has like a hard shell that's really hard to get into. She's not talking now. Yeah, I feel like, she knows all these things. She has good feelings, good intentions. It's just, there's something that's really blocking her heart from truly finding love. Like, I don't know what that is. If she feels like she doesn't deserve love or what's going on there. It used to be a challenge for her. Oh, thank you, Tamara. Country love. General for country love. Let's see for country love. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give country love a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give country love a message? What does country love need to know right now? You have the Ten of Cups in the dark. I feel like there's going to be some delays, some challenges coming forward. I feel like the Ten of Cups, I don't know if there's going to be some disruption in your home life kind of energy. Because I just feel like there's this energy of some sort of, I don't want to say drama, but some sort of shift in the energy in the home kind of energy. If that makes any sense. The Seven of Swords is in the dark. I feel like some sort of truth or some sort of information of some sort is going to be revealed towards you. Maybe it's something that's unexpected or not what you're wanting or not what you hope for. Because of the Nine of Cups here in the dark. You have the Four of Pentacles in the dark as well. So I feel like there's energy of like you wanting to take time to think things through, rest on it, sleep on it, whatever it is. Because I feel like there may be some emotional or some sort of blocks on navigating on what this change or challenge or shift is that's going on. But I feel like it may be heartbreaking. I'm not quite sure if it's heartbreaking or just really disappointing or um yeah, maybe it's just some sort of painful truth that's coming forward. You have the Seven of Wands in the dark too. So I feel like whatever this is, you may feel overwhelmed or just feel like you're losing this battle. What does country love need to know about this energy? The judgment here. Yeah, follow your heart, follow your calling, follow what your heart is telling you to do when you're going through this. The world. I feel like this may end a chapter and open a brand new one for you. Right, with the world card here, I feel this the next big cycle is going to be beginning with fulfillment and success and joy. It's just kind of like ending on a bad note. Three of Pentacles. I feel like there's going to be other people you can reach out to connect with, to collaborate with, to work things out with that will support you and help you through this. But that's what I got. Jasmine. What does Jasmine need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? What does Jasmine need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? What does Jasmine need to know right now? I feel like there's nostalgia coming through, right? I love the Six of Cups. Um, Yeah, for the Ten of Swords, I feel like something's definitely ending with a new beginning. I feel like it's a new positive beginning. I feel like it's kind of like just out with the old and with the new kind of energy. Because I just feel the sense of you rising above, getting that closure, getting over something, and pulling yourself together and having that recharge, right? I just feel the sense of you moving forward, letting go of any negativity, any heartbreaks, whatever that was. Um, you know? just like, no, I'm done with it. I'm moving forward, letting the past stay in the past and not looking back. You have the Seven of Pentacles here in the dark, so I feel like it's a matter of you picking yourself up and doing what you got to do to put yourself in a better position where you can regain your strength, your energy, like focus on nurturing yourself, um, working through the things that you need to work through with making progress. There is a Knight of Wands and a Light, so I don't know if they're going to come to your rescue or come towards you in love and romance or whatever's going on there. But I feel like a lot of timing and destiny is on your side. So there's going to be, you're going through the wheels of changes. So it's going to be a positive change, positive karma coming through, right? I feel like, destiny is on your side, karma is on your side. Just a matter of feeling optimistic and seeing what your next steps are moving forward. Right? You have the Four of Pentacles, so sunflowers and sunshines coming through, taking time to evaluate your situation and figure out what your next steps are. That is what I got. My baby. Theme reading. Yes, theme reading for my baby. Let's see, is there any spirit, guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give my baby a message? How can my baby reclaim her power? How can my baby reclaim her power? And who will she become? How can my baby reclaim her power? And who will she become? The King of Cups. We're going to try that again. Let's see for my baby. How can my baby reclaim her power? Who is she becoming? Let's take out an extra card. Let's see. How can my baby transform? What will anchor this transformation? Library. So for the King of Cups and the Light, I feel like your natural gifts that are returning towards you right now is you being highly intuitive, right? I feel like this being very highly intuitive, very passionate, very spiritual, very clairvoyant type of thing in your energy, right? The King of Cups is also associated with scrying and being able to do that sort of thing. I feel like even though you may be really mysterious, um, it's a matter of tapping into your psychic wisdom that you may have locked away from a past life. For the Page of Pentacles, so this is what might be blocking or dimming your ability to fully reawaken or reclaim your past powers, right? Because I just feel this sense of maybe in the past you were a baby witch and you didn't get to finish working on your practice. Maybe you're still a baby witch now, and it's kind of like you needing to unblock yourself so you continue learning, continue practicing your craft. You have the Empress here. Even though it's in the dark, this is where your soul is evolving, um, moving forward, right? So with the Empress here, it's a matter of you connecting with nature, like Mother Nature, and like the animals, the trees, the plants, maybe the planets too. But I feel the sense of you focusing on growth spells, nurturing energy, that sort of thing, maybe fertility and clairvoyance, blessings, of that sort of thing as well. But I feel like um this energy of the Empress, I just feel like there's also like this is what your soul is wanting you to evolve into, is being more like the Empress. So trusting your intuition, trusting your instincts, focusing on earth natural nature kind of rituals. And then for how is this magic a service to others? I feel like it may be a matter of teaching people how to read dreams or understand their dreams, interpret their dreams, giving them messages about their dreams. Because I feel like you can weave illusions with powerful and sharpening ways, right? I feel like you're really good with your imagination and overcoming the rules of logic when you do dream walking or divination, because I feel like you have visions like mediumship and that sort of thing that's coming through. The Seven of Swords, yeah, being able to cast spells, being able to test reality and different types of concepts like that. And then how to transform, it seems like take control over your own narrative. So, don't let anyone control how you're going to do your craft. Voices with a tug of the gut. Feel them romance your very breath. Listen to the gentle flickering within your eyes, for this is where they'll guide. So I feel like listening to the voices, listening to what you feel is right for you, listen to your spirit guides kind of thing. But that's what I got. Debbie, hello. Love reading for Debbie. Is there any spirit guides, including is there a fae? I want to come and give Debbie a message. What does Debbie need to know about love and romance and passion? These want to come through. I'm not quite sure what that is about for you, but we will see. What is coming towards Debbie on love? For some reason, this is what came out. For the King of Pentacles, I feel like the King of Pentacles is someone who wants to come towards you in love. I don't know if it's someone that you know or if this is someone new, because I feel like the King of Pentacles is someone who doesn't always make the best financial decisions, but I feel like they're very focused. They do want a sense of stability and growth moving forward. And I feel like they're looking for their Queen of Wands. I feel like the two of you are in the dark because the two of you haven't met. I feel like the two of you don't know that you exist. That's why your backs are towards each other. But I feel like there's potential here between the two of you, right? With the King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, having that passion and logical connection. You have the Ten of Swords, so I feel like whatever is going on in your past, I feel the sense of you letting go of the past and rising above and embracing what your next steps are moving forward. I feel like whatever the situation is, you're kind of just going to stick with it and move forward. There may be like a conflict between the two of you at first. Maybe the two of you won't realize that you're meant to be together. So you may be like an awkward moment there. But I feel like there's going to be a big change, right? The death card, I feel like there's big, profound change that may come through to change how you originally perceive each other. What does Debbie need to know about this love energy? What does Debbie need to know about this love energy? Ooh, I feel like this is gonna be like a slow romantic thing, like getting to know each other, maybe being friends or acquaintances at first. Because with the Nine of Wands, I feel like you or them or both of you together may be a little bit guarded, but I feel like it won't take long for you to release your guards and open up and communicate with each other. And I feel like they will transform into being your King of Swords. Maybe they're a little bit held backish when they first meet you, but I feel like they'll be more ambitious, more ready to take action the more they connect with you. Let's see, what is this love energy about for Debbie? Celebration, right? It says today, celebrate the love you share with the ones that matter most. I feel like that will be your energy. This one says nurture your relationships like blooming flowers. So yeah, I feel like there's going to be potential here. And this one says together. It says find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. I feel that. I feel like this is gonna be like a slow connection. Like you're just not gonna like jump right into it. I feel like it'll be a like friendship, and then like grow into something more that's coming towards you. Is this what I want? I feel like it may start with like a disagreement of some sort. Nella, thank you so much for your donation. How he sees me. How does he see Nella? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? How does he see Nella? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? How does he see Nella? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? How does he see Nella? I feel like with the Seven of Cups, he sees you as an option. Not really, like a soulmate energy, but does see you as an option. I feel like their mind, heart, and soul is not always in the right place when they think about you or they think about the connection with you. There is a Six of Wands, though. They know that they can have really good success with you. They know that they can reconnect with you. I feel like that is a strong energy, the hot, fiery, romantic victory type of energy. I feel like did you feel that they feel like they could easily get, intimacy from you. The Nine of Pentacles is in the dark. So I feel like, I feel like they know there's unfinished business between the two of you that is still lingering. So that's probably why they still think about you. What else does Nella need to know about this energy? What else does Nella need to know about this energy? What else does Nella need to know about this energy? I don't know if he's a little bit of a liar because, there's a Seven of Swords, so I don't know if it's him lying to himself or what's going on with that. I feel like in the past, the two of you have had good memories, good energy together. I feel like the two of you could have some wholesome vibes together if you really work things out. The Three of Pentacles is in the dark too. So I feel like there's an imbalance with the two of you not talking or communicating. Um, that sort of thing. But that's what I got. Yeah. So I feel like he sees you as an option, but he does see potential. Jocelyn, hello. Does Clement want a relationship with Jocelyn or just to be friends? Let's see for Jocelyn. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? I want to come give Jocelyn a message. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? I want to come give Jocelyn a message. Does Clemens want a relationship with Jocelyn or just be friends? I feel like what they're truly wanting deep inside their heart is they would love to be able to express their romantic emotions towards you. So I feel like they would love to have a relationship with you, but I feel like they have to end something. I don't know if they're in a relationship or they're trying to end a relationship or what's going on with that because I feel like they're trying to end something that's heartbreaking. So I don't know if they're still hung up on their ex or if their ex is still lingering in their energy, but that seems to be a strong energy there. But with the Ace of Cups and the King of Cups, I feel like they truly do want a relationship. You know, they want to pour their heart out towards you. They have a crush on you. They have romantic emotions towards you for sure. I feel like they keep thinking about it and replaying in their mind about how to proceed with their feelings towards you. There is the Five of Pentacles here, so I feel like there is a challenge. They've been having a conflict with someone on ending things, but I feel like maybe the other person is, struggling to keep their distance from them or stop, Yeah. So I feel like they don't want to be restricted, they don't want to be held back from you, but right now they are. But I feel like they would really love to have this energy. What is Clemens' true love energy towards Jocelyn? Windows, a new adventure and love is coming, so get ready. Ooh. So they may try to make moves towards you, but there is something in the background that they're struggling with, that they're trying to end. That's what I got. Kelsey, may I know what are Nathan's feelings towards Kelsey? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides that's to name their fae that want to come and give Kelsey a message? What are Nathan's feelings towards Kelsey right now? Is there any spirit guides answer those names or fae? What are Nathan's feelings towards Kelsey right now? Ooh, I do feel like they do have, sexual desires towards you for sure, right? The devil here. I feel that attraction, that temptation they have towards you. The Queen of Cups. I feel like they're not sure if you're feeling the same as them. I feel like they know that the two of you have different beliefs, different values, or different family traditions, or whatever that is. I feel like there's a little bit of a difference there that Nathan worries about. But I don't know if the two of you have had a past together already, or if the two of you are like soulmates from a past life. Because I feel like with the Three of Pentacles in the dark, that there's this energy of the two of you may struggle to work together or see things eye to eye. So I don't know if it's because of the difference in, the connection kind of thing, the traditional things. The Nine of Cups is in the dark too. So I feel like they may feel a little disappointed at how things have been going, or disappointed in themselves with not fully expressing their feelings towards you. Because I feel like for some reason they're feeling restricted, like they can't just open up towards you for some reason. I don't know if it's because they're overthinking or they have anxiety, or the Seven of Swords in the dark too. So I feel like they want to tell you something. Like I feel like the truth is just about ready to come out. It's just needing them to, fully express themselves for whatever reason. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give Kelsey a message? What are Nathan's feelings towards Kelsey? The Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like they want to work something out with you. Yeah, the Six of Cups in the dark twice. So yeah, I feel like they're kind of like clinging to comfort. I don't know if there's been some past issues that they're struggling to let go of. There's a Three of Pentacles in the dark as well. So I don't know if there's a lack of cooperation, if there's friction between the two of you, or what's going on with that. But I feel like they do want to express themselves towards you. They do want to release the stress and worries that they're having, but they're kind of feeling stuck. That's what I got. Love light, hello. Thank you for liking. My Scorpio next actions towards love light. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, messages, angels, or fae that want to come and give love light a message? Is there any spirit guides, messages, angels, or fae that want to come and give love light a message about their Scorpio? What are their Scorpios' next actions? I feel like I want it to be in a dark alert. What is their Scorpio's next actions? Bring spirit guides, answers, or fae. What are Love Light's Scorpio's next actions towards them? I feel like they're unsure what their next actions are towards you, because I feel like they have an idea, but they're delaying. They're dragging their feet. I feel like they're trying to figure things out. I feel like they really do want to take action towards you with the Knight of Wands. That hot, fiery, romantic spark is coming through, right? Wanting to take action, wanting to pursue romance with a charming, flirty heart. I do feel that energy. The King of Pentacles is in the dark, so I don't know if they're worried about the financial side of things or just trying to schedule it in or what's going on with that. The Queen of Wands is in the dark too, so I feel like they're a little unsure of how you're gonna feel about this connection or their next action or this idea that they have. They're feeling like they're not feeling very confident in themselves. I feel like they want to spark that spark of fire, but they're delaying on how to start it. What exactly does Love Light Scorpio want her to know right now? Yeah, so they may be struggling with the work balance, like the work life balance kind of thing. I feel like they're trying to make changes, but it's been hard. So I feel like they're feeling emotional about it. Yeah, that is what I got. I don't know if that resonates with you. I feel like they're trying to connect with you, they're trying to take action towards you, but I feel like there's an energy that's kind of like against them right now. I don't know if it's just the circumstances or what is pulling them back, you know? That is what I got though. I feel like they are trying hard though. Good night, Bernard. Thank you for being here. I'll see you tomorrow. Twin Soul theme reading. Yes, theme reading for Twin Soul. Is there any spirit guide, angels, James, or fae? How can Twin Soul reclaim their power and see who they are becoming? How can Twin Soul reclaim their power and see who they're becoming? How is Twin Soul gonna transform? How are they going to anchor this transformation? Protest. There you go. So for the Wheel of Fortune and Light, this is what natural gifts are just returning towards you. Maybe it's just the timing, you know? Sometimes we all work on timing sometimes. I don't know. But I feel like the Wheel of Faith is running in your favor right now. I feel like you're embracing the element of change. You know, the Wheel of Fortune is also using all the elements fire, earth, water, air kind of thing into your practice. I feel this karmic rewrite kind of energy, you embracing the divine timing energy as well, is being called back towards you. You have the Emperor in the dark here. So this is what may be dimming or blocking your magic for you to fully use your powers. So I feel like this is a matter of you boosting your own confidence, right? Because I feel like your confidence is a little weak with how you're going to use your practice. This one is also being able to use sigils to like leave markings for protection or whatever as well. I feel like protection is a strong power that you have or you hold. maybe blocking it right now, but you can use it when you need to. You can also summon the Fae, it seems, with that fiery energy. You have the Queen of Wands. So I feel like with the Queen of Wands, she's in the light. I feel like who your soul is evolving to become right now is to be more resilient, more fearless, more vibrant in your energy. I feel like you also have the crown of rebirths, right? I feel like this charismatic enchantment energy is coming your way. I feel like you have that deep alchemy gifts that you can utilize, and that is what your soul level is wanting you to be at. You have the Ace of Wands in the dark, so this is how to be a service to others. Maybe it's a matter of sparking other divine inspiration towards others, and maybe inspiring other people to use their gifts, find their gifts, and that sort of thing. And how you're going to transform with this is the Hallows Eve. So call upon the voices of the stir, your senses through the night, cast an unforgiving howl as you stomp your night through the ground. So, tomorrow night is a new moon, so it's a good time to stomp your ground and howl, right? It also says to protest, start a revolution, right? Maybe time for everyone to burn their bras again or something, That is what I got. You're welcome, Love Light. Firebird, what would Scorpio thoughts, feelings if he finds out I'm seeing someone new? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, answer Fae? How would the Scorpio feel and think about Firebird finding someone new or meeting someone new, seeing someone new? Is there any spirit guides, answer Fae? How would the Scorpio think and feel about Firebird seeing someone new? Apparently they're going to be heartbroken about it. I don't know why they're going to be heartbroken about it, but they will. Right? The Three of Swords. I feel like they're going to act like they're all cool and calm and collective about it. They're going to act like, they have the strong ego, the strong willpower, but deep down they're dying inside, right? The Seven of Wands is in the dark, so they're all defensive. They feel like they lost that battle. Being stuck in their head, worrying about it. I feel like they're going to be trying to calculate their plans and how to sabotage this person that you're with because of their broken heart. I feel like they're going to try to change your mind about this person. Maybe even try to pursue you in love, right? With the Fool energy here. What is the Scorpio's deal with Firebird? What is the Scorpio's deal with Firebird? I thought he wasn't interested, right? He had his chance. You snooze, you lose, right? Whatever happened to that? Yeah, I feel like, he's gonna be mad at the universe about it. Because you're his empress, even though he doesn't want to take action towards you with the Four of Cups here. I feel like he's gonna come up with new ideas. He's gonna think like he can do the work now. He should have did the work a long time ago, but Yeah, so I feel like he has to be guarded about his intentions. I feel like he may just be jealous. I don't know. That's what I got though. Culture. Why was the meeting Friday canceled? Let's see if there's any spirit guides answering for Faye. What is the energy around Friday's meeting being canceled for culture? What is the energy around Friday's meeting being canceled for culture? I feel like something else came up that seemed to be more important. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like something else came up that was more important that they had to get done. I feel like it was something that they had to achieve right away. And I feel like they didn't have a lot of time to communicate a lot about it for whatever reason, with the Page of Swords being in the dark. The Page of Wands in the dark too. So yeah, I feel like there was a lack of communication beforehand about whatever it is that they had to do. But it was an extra thing on their plate of work to do. It wasn't something that was planned. It was something unexpected, out of the ordinary kind of thing. The Four of Cups is in the light. So I feel like they're going to revisit or reschedule that meeting again at a later date if they haven't already. But that's what I got with that. That was a very direct energy. Usually I don't get answers that clear. Sarah, why did Jay show up in my dream? And what are her thoughts and feelings towards Sarah? Let's see, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come give Sarah a message? Why did Jay show up in Sarah's dream? What are her thoughts and feelings towards Sarah? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? Why did Sarah show up? Why did Jay show up in Sarah's dream? Why did Jay show up in Sarah's dream? What are her feelings and intentions? Ooh, I feel like Jay wants to apologize towards you. I felt like you dreamt about her because she wandered into your dream, right? You were dream wandering, so you both wound it up at that place. So I feel like the dream was very real. I feel like she wants to end whatever happened between the two of you in the past. I feel like she's seeing things in a positive light now. I feel like she wants to take a chance with you. The Five of Pentacles in the dark. I feel like she wants to reconcile with you. For whatever reason is going on there. I feel like she's not feeling very confident about it. She's terrified that the Tower energy will happen, but I feel like she does want to take action towards you with the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like she wants to take responsibility and work things out with you. What exactly does Sarah need to know about this energy? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Sarah need to know about this energy with Jay? Too many cards. Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Sarah need to know about this energy with Jay from her dream? Wheel of Fortune, luck, timing, and destiny is on your side. Maybe the timing was off between the two of you before, but now it's right on track, right? I feel that. I feel the sense of taking a chance, just that it's destiny, karma, winning right now. There may be a little bit of indecisiveness of how this is going to play out. The Eight of Wands is in the dark too, so I feel like slow and steady is the way to go. I feel like Jay would like to try again, but slower. That's what I got. I'm not quite sure what that is about, but that's what came through. You're welcome, Firebird. James, what can I expect when I send a few demos this month? Let's see for James. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give James a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What can James expect this month when he sends a few demos? What's going on there? What does James need to know about sending a few demos this month? I feel like you're the king, right? You need to make the best decision you can possible, right? I just feel like the King of Pentacles, make sure you're doing smart business, right? Make sure that your passion and love is in the work that you do, which I'm sure it is. Just the King of Pentacles is like focus on building that sense of stability, taking care of business, being ambitious, proactive kind of energy as well. Being protective, like making sure that everything is safe and guarded and that sort of thing. The King of Wands is in the light too, so I feel like it's a matter of you being your charismatic, charming self that you are, right? Too, because I feel like there's a sense of transformation in your energy. I don't know why I started this reading backwards, but that's what happened. You have the Five of Pentacles, so I feel like it's a matter of figuring out the financial side of things. Not quite sure what's up with that, but I feel like mine might be a little bit tight or feeling a little isolated. I feel like there's something from the past that may pop up as well. I'm not quite sure what that is about. But I feel like it really is believing and having faith in the universe that there is going to be a positive outcome of you sending in the demos this month. What else does James need to know about this energy? Any spirit guides, answers, or fae? What else does James need to know about this energy? You know, boost your confidence, right? Stand firm on what you believe in. You know, so you say something, make sure that you stand firm with it and don't back down. You have the Queen of Pentacles in the dark here too. So someone may be feeling a little insecure, a little needy, a little selfish and materialistic. So I don't know if they're going to try to, you know, negotiate you some sort of lower deal than what you deserve. But you're the kings here, so you know how to play that, right? You be boss man. That is what I got. Chris, what does he think of me? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Chris a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Chris a message? What does he think about Chris right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does he think about Chris right now? Yeah, the Temperance in the dark, so his mind, heart, and soul is not aligned. So maybe he's thinking. I feel like he's thinking more of his head with it than his heart, because I feel like he feels like he's speaking his truth. The King of Swords here, I feel like there's this energy of him making some bold moves and then trying to move faster than he should. I don't know what that is about because I just feel this sense of um trying to be mature and serious and raising their standards for themselves while still being very active. I don't know what that is about. We have the Ten of Pentacles, so I feel like they do have genuine feelings towards you. I feel like they're feeling patient right now in their energy and stable. I feel like they've been also working really hard. Or they feel like they have been. Because I feel like they have been putting time into whatever's going on with between the two of you. The Seven of Pentacles is in the dark, or Six of Pentacles. Sorry, I want to say Seven of Pentacles, but I just feel like there's a little bit of frustration and patience energy coming through. But with the Six of Pentacles, I feel like they're kind of, a little self-focused for whatever reason. I don't know if they've been caught up in some other things that's kind of like tempting faith or tempting the connection between the two of you, because there's the Eight of Pentacles too. So I feel like they're working hard and putting in the time and the effort to connect with you or be with you. But yeah, I feel like they're not spending a lot of time in their hearts, they're just spending a lot of time in their head. I feel like they're overthinking, overanalyzing the situation. Five of Cups is in the dark too, so I feel like they want to apologize towards you for something. What does Chris Cries need to know about this? What do they need to know about this? Positive energy, yeah. Five of Cups is in the dark. The Five of Pentacles is in the dark. I feel like they want to apologize towards you, reconcile with you, whatever that is. I feel like they would like to work things out with you, but they're a little bit nervous. They're feeling a lot of positive vibes. I feel like they have fun with you. The two of you feed each other's inner child energy. I feel like they want to make moves to have success with you, like connect with you. But that's what I call it. Juliet, hello. He blocked me. I sent him a long message. Did he read it for Juliet? Is there any spirit guides, angels, or fae? What does Juliet need to know about this energy? She sent him a long message and he read it. What does Juliet need to know about the long message that he sent? What was his feelings and thought and his feelings in general towards Juliet? I feel like they're really holding back on their thoughts and their feelings. I'm not quite sure what's up with that. I feel like with the Queen of Swords in the dark, I feel like they feel like you weren't 100% honest with them, or they're kind of like questioning something between the two of you. I don't know, I just feel like they kind of didn't have patience for you at that moment for some reason. Because I feel like they were kind of restricted. So I don't know if they were busy doing something else or something held them back. But I feel like they're kind of like waiting or delaying responding towards you for whatever reason. I feel like they're trying to think things through of what they would say to you if they responded. Because I feel like they're not really feeling very confident in themselves right now with the King of Pentacles being in the dark. I feel like they're kind of like worried about some decisions that they've made or what's going on with that. Ten of Swords, yeah, I feel like they've hit rock bottom kind of energy, right? Because I just feel like they're kind of like done with it all. So I'm not quite sure what's going on between the two of you. The Knight of Pentacles is in the light. So I do feel like they still feel devoted towards you. They still feel responsible for you for some reason. But yeah, I feel like there's a lot of things going on in their mind right now that they're trying to sort out. I feel like they want to take responsibility or accountability, but I feel like they're feeling stuck for whatever reason. What does Juliet need to know about this energy? Yeah, they're thinking about working things out with you, but they're not sure. They are feeling positive. You know, I feel like they're feeling positive with the Knight of Pentacles too, wanting to be charming and romantic, but also holding back and not rushing into anything. That's what I got. Tina, let's see, general reading for Tina. What does Tina need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tina a message? Any spirit guides, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tina a message? What does Tina need to know right now? There's a Hierophant here. I feel like there's this energy of figuring out who's going to help you or who are you going to help. I don't know if it's you mentoring someone or someone mentoring you or just giving you a hand or what's going on with that. Because I feel the sense of someone, I don't know if they're teaching someone or what's going on, but I feel like you or someone's going to seek advice towards you. I'm not quite sure how it's playing out. But you have the Chariot, so you're moving forward in a positive light, right? Despite the challenges and obstacles that could be in your way, I feel like you're still moving forward in the right direction. I feel like there's this energy of you overcoming obstacles or challenges, but you have the willpower and the ambition to take control and make that movement forward. You have the Ace of Swords, so I feel like you have a new sense of clarity, a new sense of thought of how you're going to figure things out and move forward. Because I feel like, the world card is here, so I feel the sense of achievement, getting things done, having that success, right? You have the Five of Wands in the dark, so I feel like whatever challenges you've had in the past, you're overcoming them, you're letting them go. I don't know if there was a conflict between you and someone in the past as well, because I feel like they may want to come towards you for closure or to make amends with you of some sorts. There's a Nine of Cups in the dark too, so it may not be as fulfilling as you're wanting or hoping it would be. Maybe you're not even sure that this is happening and become a surprise. But I feel like you're gonna get like a new sense of clarity, like some new information or something that may have been confusing you for a while may just suddenly become crystal clear. What exactly does Tina need to know about this energy? Yeah, right? You have the world and light in the world and light, so definitely the sense of completion. Like I feel like you're ending a cycle, starting a brand new one with clarity, with honesty, new information. I feel like whatever is going on, you're done thinking about it, you're done meditating on it, you're just done with that all. I feel like you're breaking out of any sort of funk and like revisiting your situation or reevaluating your situation and being honest with yourself of what your next moves are. I feel like someone may try to come into your energy and try to disrupt your energy. Maybe they're going to try to mislead you of some sorts. But I feel like you're stronger and smarter than that, and you're not going to allow them to hold you back. That is what I got. You're welcome, culture. Devin! Is C still interested in Devin? I know things have been moody. I assume due to her personal life. So I've been trying to energetically give space as well. Let's see for Devin. Is there any spirit, the great guys, institutions, or fae that want to come and give Devin a message? What does Devin need to know about C's energy? Is C still interested in Devin? I feel like C has lost interest in you for whatever reason. Because I feel like the moon card is a no, right? So I feel like they're not interested in you anymore. I don't know if they're like at a dark place, if they're going through a sense of depression or what's going on with that. I kind of feel this energy of it being a little bit more than just moodiness. There's also the lovers in the dark, so I feel like they're kind of at a crossroads with how they're truly feeling about you too. Because I just feel the sense of the lack of communication between the two of you, them like trying to come up with the reasons why they've been the way they are. I feel like there's not really any. So I feel like they feel guilty, like they feel like they've stabbed you in the back of some sorts or something like that. I don't know. The Queen of Pentacles is in the dark too. So I feel like they're not feeling very stable in their energy. I feel this sense of scattered, unrealistic thoughts going on in their mind. That's causing a lack of communication between the two of you. The judgment too. I feel like she's trying to make the best judgment, but I feel like she's struggling with that. You've been energetically trying. Yeah. I feel like she knows that. I feel like she appreciates that. And I feel like she's not really sure what to do about it. The judgment's in the light though, so I don't know if she's thinking about giving you a second chance or wondering if you would give her a second chance to come back towards you. What's going on with C's energy? She doesn't seem to have a lot of strength right now. Yeah. I feel like she knows that you're her King of Cups, that you'd always be there for her. I feel like she knows that. But she knows she's also making some foolish mistakes. That is what I got. Oh man, yeah. You can always rewind it and replay it again if you like. You're welcome, Devin. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is definitely moon readings. I was going to do moon readings today, but I know the new moon's not really until tomorrow night. So thank you, everyone, for being here. Moon readings tomorrow. But yeah, thank you, everyone, so much for being here. I appreciate you all. Bye, everyone. Good night. Thank you. Bye.